Hey everyone, welcome back to Genai's Game News. Let's kick things off with an absolute phenomenon that's taken Steam by storm. According to Eurogamer, a cozy fishing co-op game called How to Fish, developed by the indie studio Dazed Games, has absolutely exploded in popularity. The game launched on August 20th and hit an incredible milestone just 3 days later, 1 million copies sold. That's right, million with an M. In less than 48 hours. This wholesome fishing adventure became the talk of the gaming community, and if you've scrolled through Steam's front page lately, there's a pretty good chance you've seen it featured. For a debut project from a relatively unknown developer, this is a massive success story. We're talking instant indie legend status here. Now, if you've been hoping for a new Ori adventure, I've got some disappointing news. Eurogamer is reporting that series creator Thomas Marr has shut down rumors of a third Ori game, calling them absolutely nonsense. So if you saw speculation floating around about Ori making a comeback, you can put that wishful thinking to rest. No new Ori game is in development, at least not officially. But hey, at least the previous 2 games in the series remain absolute masterpieces, so there's always replay value there. Shifting gears to Final Fantasy, Eurogamer is reporting some exciting news for the upcoming Final Fantasy Resonance. Square Enix's new HD 2D Final Fantasy title, launching this October, is getting a seriously impressive original soundtrack. We're talking 120 songs composed specifically for the game. That's a massive score in every sense of the word. The game itself is a fresh take on the mobile title Brave Exvius, reimagined as a full console experience. So along with the beautiful pixel art-inspired visuals, players can expect an equally stunning audio experience with over 2 hours of original music. Let's talk Call of Duty now. According to reporting from both Eurogamer and PC Gamer, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 beta kicked off Friday, and we're finally getting a look at how it's performing, at least on Steam. The numbers are solid, showing strong player interest. However, here's the catch. While the beta is doing well, it's not quite matching the numbers we saw from Modern Warfare 2's beta. Activision hasn't released official figures yet, but the Steam data tells us there's definitely enthusiasm, just maybe not at the absolute peak level some were expecting. Still, that's respectable performance for a beta phase. The team at Infinity Ward has already deployed updates addressing player feedback, including adjustments to footstep audio and weapon balance. Here's a fun behind-the-scenes story. PC Gamer is reporting that while Nightdive was working on their remaster of the classic stealth game Thief, they uncovered something pretty wild. An extremely outdated version control repository buried in the code. And according to Nightdive's Josh Dowell, this old repository had some absolutely fascinating and hilarious comments about how the game's lighting system actually works. Get this, the way they handled lighting in Thief is virtually identical to the original Quake engine. It's one of those cool reminders that classic games were built on ingenious solutions and creative workarounds that developers clearly had a sense of humor about. Digging through legacy code can be like archaeological discovery for game developers. Now here's a story that's been getting serious attention. Eurogamer is reporting that Twitch, owned by Amazon, is facing a class action lawsuit from a streamer who claims that his broadcasts, along with countless other creators' content, were fed into Amazon's generative AI training systems without consent or compensation. This is a huge deal because it raises important questions about creator rights and how platforms can use user-generated content. The lawsuit highlights growing concerns across the internet about AI training practices and whether companies have the right to use creators' work to build AI models. It's a developing legal battle that could have major implications for how streaming platforms handle creator content going forward. And finally, let's talk about something that sparked significant outrage. Eurogamer is reporting that PlayStation users recently received an unprompted reminder about the terms of service regarding digital game ownership, specifically, that they don't actually own the games they purchase. The timing couldn't be worse for Sony. This notification went out just as fans launched a planned boycott movement called PS Blackout, protesting Sony's decision to stop manufacturing new PlayStation discs starting in 2028. So you've got players already frustrated about losing physical media options, and then boom, PlayStation sends a reminder that digital games can be revoked at any time. It's a PR misstep that really highlights the ongoing tension between players who want ownership and publishers who want to maintain control. This is definitely a story to watch as the situation develops.